Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of three live broadcasts. First and foremost, I'd like to make sure, can all of you see my screen with start May with the newest recruiting techniques for LinkedIn and Facebook, which is going to be what we're going to talk about tonight. But I want to make sure all of you can see it. Okay, so we're good. Let's see what else has changed. Now, I have to tell you, today is the last day of the month, and I hope all of you are wrapping up the month, closing more sales. And for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, welcome. Some of the things that we introduced in April are going to carry over into May, June, and July. And the bottom line is there is nothing, absolutely nothing to stop you and members of your team from reg advancing, talking to more people. So be sure you show up tonight at 9 o'clock East Coast time. Go to maxsteingart.com/special webinar and bring members of your team, because the more people in your business that are doing this, the faster your business is going to grow. Now, the fastest way to grow your business on LinkedIn, and let me say, there are new things that have taken place on Facebook as well as LinkedIn. But we're going to be spending more time on LinkedIn than Facebook, because LinkedIn is where you want to be. LinkedIn is a virtual gold mine. And the truth is, it's better than Facebook. LinkedIn and Facebook have changed, and we're going to talk about some of Facebook's changes because they're serious. And these new changes will, again, position you to where you can be talking to more people. But there is such a rapid amount of changes. I mean, literally, you're in the middle of a windstorm. Every day we jump on LinkedIn. Every day we jump on Facebook. There's something new. So all I can say is hold on to your hats. And above everything else, LinkedIn is where you have to be. And in our May boot camp, we're going to be doing something special. In fact, I have two case studies that we're literally going to create during the May boot camp. We're going to talk about it in a minute. You can stay ahead of the pack, master the newest prospecting strategies. And over the next 90 days, what you do starting in May could define your next 5 years. Ace and Rich, in their first 15 weeks, saw their income go from 0 to 42,000 within 6 months. They hit $250,000. Top earners in their business. And so what we're going to do during boot camp is we're going to give 2 examples of how this process works. Small actions repeated every day are going to create massive success. And we're going to show you exactly how to do it, what steps to take. Clyde, once he started making posts the way we taught him, he enrolled 14 people in 1 month. Work with me, and I'll help you build a six-figure business one day at a time. I love success stories, and I love sharing Will's story. He was number 5 in his company when we started working with him. 6 months later, he was number 2. Today he's number 1. So what I want to do, let me pop over here. And come over here to LinkedIn. Now, one of the things that LinkedIn has done, they've added a new feature, which will let you create a slideshow on your banner, which is huge. In addition to this, their feature catch-up. Is going to enable you to reconnect with folks, encourage them to wish you a happy birthday. But let me just go over here to job changes. We'll scroll down here. Make a change to your LinkedIn profile. All right. And look, let me unmute. Let me unmute Sandy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sandy. And look, this number keeps going up.
Amazing what we did with our first short session. I ended up with 2 scheduled calls for this week.
Love it. Well, you're just getting started.
Yep.
But what we're going to do, Sandy, is in our May boot camp, I'm going to use you as one of our case studies to kind of follow you. And as we help introduce you to all these new things, so you're going to be an example of someone that's been in network marketing for a long time. Because, I mean, when we met, you were one of the top earners in Zango.
Oh.
And the other thing, in fact, let me bring up your profile. So by making a couple of changes, you had all kinds of activity, all kinds of results. But again, if we come down and look, you got over 20,000 people that you're connected to. And we've already determined that at least 500 of them are already prospects. But what I'm going to do, and this is really going to be fun. Go over here. I'm going to bring up Linda. All right. Now, believe it or not, Linda was a successful networker in Zango years ago. Okay. Now she's led an interesting life. She's getting back into network marketing. And she's brand new to LinkedIn. So we're going to take this from 2 angles. How someone that is incredibly successful, okay, been at the top of her game, and now you're going to capitalize on all your connections, capitalize on everything that you know, but we have to learn some new things, okay? And the big thing that we have to learn is basically how you talk to people. how you communicate with them. And so as we go through this, in fact, in our next coaching session, I'm going to set you up with the way you resurrect conversations with people that you've talked to years ago and restart conversations. And it's not about you, it's about them. The biggest mistake that most people make in network marketing is they can't wait to make a connection with somebody and then tell them all about what they're doing. And once your profiles are up and visible, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Because every day you're going to hear from people trying to sell you things, and they're not very subtle about it. You're going to be different. It's not about you, it's about them. And it's easy, really easy, to generate or regenerate conversations with people, start conversations. And what do we want to do? Instead of pushing what we have to sell, what we want to do is we want to engage them in a conversation, learn a little bit more about them. What are they doing now? And when you're reconnecting with somebody that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, one of the first things you should say is, hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. And then what are they up to? What are they doing? What's new in their world? And 80% of the time, when you ask somebody that question, they'll tell you, and then they're going to come back and they're going to ask you what you're doing. So it's an easy opportunity to answer them and introduce what you're doing, but you're going to hold back. Okay? I got an internet business. I'm still in the business. My internet business has taken off. It's exploded since I've been on LinkedIn. And then we want to come back. We want to ask them if we knew they were in network marketing before, then we want to know, so what network marketing company are you working with now? What network marketing companies have you been working with in the past? And why did you stop? Why did you stop? And the reason that most people stop is they run out of leads. They run out of people to talk to. Now, when you understand how to use LinkedIn, you're never going to run out of leads. But yesterday, during one of my coaching sessions, somebody asked me to look at one of these AI systems that's currently being promoted that is supposed to be that literally you could program it ahead of time. And with their AI system, and I have to tell you, I was impressed. Okay, because you could go in and you could type in by their profession, who you're looking for, what's their profession. And AI will reach out, connect with them. You could actually put in a script and it'll back and forth do all your lead generation. They bring up leads. The problem with these type of systems is they're totally against LinkedIn's terms of service. Totally against. And they will not only throw you off LinkedIn, they'll cancel your account, and you'll never get another one. Now you have to come up with another name and go through the whole process. Fascinating system. But you have to be sensitive to what the rules are of any social network. Facebook, same thing. They would be against it. And the truth is, as interesting as it would be to just fill in a couple of boxes, what type of person do you want to talk to? A little information, and then let it rip. We went through it, and then I said to my friend, my student actually, he's my friend too. I said, but let me ask you a question. All you have to do is pop up here. All right. And so how many people on LinkedIn are looking for an opportunity? I'm going to go over here to Recruiter Lite. So people on LinkedIn looking for an opportunity. 1,600,000. Now, we can go back looking for opportunities. Now, for those of you that have been in, that are current students, it's a little different, isn't it? So we go looking for opportunities. Then we go over to the feature that we're using. You got 3 million people that are looking for an opportunity. Everything changes, all right? So if it's this easy to make a connection, start a conversation. Now, the one advantage that you have over artificial intelligence, and it's huge. We're talking about artificial intelligence. You, my friend, are not artificial. You are real. Now, you may not know everything, but this stuff isn't hard to learn. So a robot can't go down and pick out the people based on what you see, based on the picture or the lack of a picture. So you get to pick out in advance, cast aside the people that you're not interested in talking to. And this is huge. Nothing, absolutely nothing. If we come back, even if we do it over here, scrolling down, well, this person's online right now. This person is looking for a new business opportunity. I mean, hello? How hard is this? And when you know exactly what to say, and you know exactly who you're looking for. Now, our May boot camp starts on May the 6th. Now, you're going to have the recorded sessions of our April boot camp, which just finished. And each session is recorded. There's 4 sessions. They typically run 2 hours each. Create, connect, communicate, and close. You got the profile guide. You got our scripts book. It'll step you through everything. And every month in every boot camp, we're always adding new tactics. We're always adding new scripts. We're always adding changes. So by participating in a boot camp, you get the most up-to-date current information. I can see where we have to change this because our training sessions now start at 10 o'clock, not 9:30. So here we are. For those of you that are on LinkedIn, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a while, you, like Sandy is learning, you're sitting on a gold mine. Sitting on a gold mine. And so one of the things that you can do, all of you, go over to your network, and when you look at your first level, you have no idea how many people that you're connected to. You can see who's online right now. Question is, have you talked to them? And the beautiful thing is, just by changing your birthday, these people are going to reach out to you. Start a conversation. We've been connected since 2019. Connected since 2019. The first time we talked to them was last year. Again, the longer you've been on LinkedIn, the more people you're connected to. And if you're brand new to LinkedIn, we're going to show you exactly how to build up a list, connect with people, and make sales. And so it's going to be interesting to see how Sandy does and how Linda does, because I'm going to prove, because Linda, very sharp, just getting started. We're going to see in the month of May how the two of them do. How many people Linda's capable of bringing in, just getting started. How many people, and I shouldn't say bringing in, how many people, they're in different companies, but how many people are they talking to? How many people are they enrolling? So tonight, we're going to go over some new features that revolve around using video, and we're going to be introducing some new tactics that are going to be unique for the month of May. So I hope to see you all there, and more important than that, I hope to see all of you in boot camp. So let me come back. So for those of you that are students, long-term students, you want to take advantage of my 90-day boot camp challenge, participate in our May, June, and July boot camp. We've got some special things that we're going to be doing with all of them. It'll include my grand scripts book, my anthology of scripts, as well as How Network Marketers Catch Whales. Let's go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge. You can jump into boot camp that starts on May the 6th. Go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. Use the promo code best deal. Instead of paying $597, you could pay $79. And our last one is our retreat combo. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. Participate in the May boot camp, as well as our spring retreat. And when you get there, get an extra discount. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo. Use the promo code Go Big Fast. And you can participate for $199. Until next time, best of luck.